Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on the 9th Tirumurai, 19th Tirupadigam and the 3rd verse. The verse goes this way, Tiruchitrambalam. Alliyam poompazhanathu Poondhuruthi Nambi Kadanambi vagutha sevagani தென்தில்லை கொல்லை விடையேறி கூத்தடரங்காக செல்வ நிறைந்த சிற்றம்பலமே சேர்ந்தனையே திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். Today's verse talks about one of the most important saint in Saivism who is called as Tirunavukku Arasar, literally translated as a king of words. The way how he sings his words, the verses are so strong that he is considered to be the king, an emperor. Not only that, he is also called as Appar Peruman. Appar means dad. When Kazhippallayar Thiruñana Sambandar met Appar Peruman, when he first saw, he called him as Appa. Appa means dad. So he has that kind of an appearance. Not only that, he has all the qualities of being a dad. A dad is the one who can guide us properly. He is the one who can tell us what is right and what is wrong. He is the one who can punish us also. Similar to Appar Peruman's Tirumurai. If you take Appar Peruman's Tirumurai, read it with the meanings, once we start understanding, it will be as if he is holding on to our shirt and just slapping on our face and say, what kind of life are you guys living? The real life, the real purpose of life is not this. So he would be directly telling us what we are doing is wrong and what we should be doing. Everything will be very beautifully given to us. That is why we always say Sol Urudhikku Appar, which means if you want to see the real power in words, the real strength in the words, it's only from Appar Peruman's Tirumurai. So to that extent, Appar Peruman's Tirumurai is supposed to be one of the most fascinating and at the same time very it teaches us what needs to be done, how we should live our life. Tirumurai 4, Tirumurai 5 and Tirumurai 6 was written by Appar Peruman. Of course, he wrote a lot more verses, but we have lost all those unfortunately. So what has been given to us, bestowed on us, is only the 4th, 5 and the 6th Tirumurai. In this verse, verse number 3, our saint says, Appar Peruman, who is also called as Tirunavukku Arasar, was born in the holy place called as Tiruvamur. This place, Tiruvamur, even today is considered to be a very holy and a sacred place. We have to be visiting that place. So Tiruvamur is one of the place where Appar Peruman was born, and he was taken, completely taken by Shiva Peruman. Lord Shiva took away Appar Peruman and kept him safely in his lotus feet, Shiva Peruman's lotus feet. That kind of a qualification is the biggest qualification that we are all longing for, and Appar Peruman was bestowed with it, but it was not an easy task for him. Almost until his 60th year, he was in some other religion. He was born as a Saivite, but then he went on with some other religion. He grew up in that religion as the biggest head monk, after which Lord Shiva grabbed him, zapped him back, and Appar Peruman came back to Saivism. He was here all the way until 80 plus years. Even when he was 82, 83, he was still doing a lot of physical work, as in cleaning the temples, making sure the temples are not having, as in the orchards that's there, as well as the flower gardens and all these are really cleaned up, maintaining the temples without much of the big trees and all these, right? So he makes sure that all the temples are cleaned up. This is what we call it as Uravaram. Imagine right now at the age of 40 or 50, we are not able to get up, we are not able to sit down, we have ankle pain, we have leg pain, we have back pain, we have whatever pains in the world, right? Everything comes in, and they are calling it as arthritis, rheumatism, whatever. Now imagine, even at the age of 82 and 83, he was able to clean up so much. You know how big India temples are, right? Even after we have lost so much of land, still the temples are bigger. So those days when the temple's land was still with the temple, imagine how big it would have been. Imagine he was able to clean everything single-handedly. That tells us what level of strength, mental strength Appar Peruman had. So this particular verse is dedicated to Appar Peruman, to say Appar Peruman was taken as one of the devotee, and he was given the beautiful place, beautiful position in Shivloka, which is Lord Shiva's place, and that Shiva who gave this position to Appar Peruman resides in the place called as Thillai, in the place called as Tiruchitrambalam. And this place is filled with all sort of wealth. Whatever we call it as wealth as of today is all there in this place called as Thillai. That is what verse number 3 is all about. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama, Tiruchitrambalam.